Today we will be doing the numerical problems of the chapter capacitors. Numericals on capacitors. So formula I think you are acquainted with. C is equal to epsilon naught A by D. We have is the formula for parallel plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor. This only have its levels now. The reduced levels. And when we are having a dielectric medium, the capacitance increases by K times. Potential voltage will decrease by K times, but the capacitance increases by K times. Formula of energy stored is half CV square, and series formula is 1 by Cs. Series formula is reciprocal one. 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 and so on. And formula of parallel is simple addition. Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 and so on. Okay. So on the basis of this formula, we are going to do some problems. Okay. I read a question here. You can even write down later on. A parallel plate capacitor with air between the plates has a capacitance of 8 picofarad, 8 pf. What will be the capacitance if the distance between the plates is reduced by half and the space between them is filled with a material of dielectric constant 6? So question I will explain to you. You may not be writing the question. Question says there is a parallel plate air capacitor of capacitance value 8 picofarad. That means C0 is given 8 picofarad PF. 8 picofarad when it is air or when nothing is present in the space. So C naught value is 8 picofarad. Now what we are doing, we are filling the space between the plates with a dielectric constant 6. Dielectric constant K value is given 6. And we are reducing the distance between them. We are reducing the distance between the plates. That means the formula will be writing C is equal to, when we reduce K. So K, here I will be writing epsilon naught A, and new distance is coming D by 2. This 2 will come up. K value is 6 into 2 epsilon naught A by D. 6 to the 12, and C epsilon naught A by D is the value of C naught. We can write as C naught here. That is when it is filled with air or by 12 times of C naught. 12 C naught value is given. C naught value is given 8. So 12 8s are 96 picofarad. So unit will remain the same. So new capacitance will become 96 picofarad. This is also 1 year IC question. From there I have done it. This question may carry 2 marks. They are asking you are filling the space with a dielectric constant of K equal to 6, and at the same time we are reducing the distance. That is, this new distance between the plate is D by 2. Now the effect, this is the effect. The new answer will be 96 picofarad. Okay, now I read another question. This is ISC 2003. So I read the question. A parallel plate capacitor of plate area. A parallel plate capacitor of plate area A equal to capital A equal to 600 centimeter square. And plate separation 2.0 mm is connected to a DC source of 200 volt. Is connected to a DC source of 200 volt. Stop. Calculate in SI unit. Number 1, the magnitude of uniform electric field E between the plates. the magnitude of uniform electric field E, capital E, between the plates, and number 2, the charge density sigma on any plate. That is the question. So I will explain to you the question. You can write on the question. This is IC 2003. Question says the plate area of a thyroid capacitor is given. A value is given 600 centimeter square. 600 centimeter square. Separation between the plates D is given 2.0 mm. And we are giving a DC source of 200 volt. That is V value is given 200 volt. Okay, these are the things given. And first part we have to find the magnitude. First part of the question is asking find the value of E, capital E, electric field. You have to find the value of electric field. What is the formula of electric field in this? Connecting this one, electric field formula will be volt per meter, V by D. V by D. Here we get in V by D. V value is 200. D is the distance between the 2 millimeters. We change in meters. 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Changing in meters. 10 to the power of minus 3. Now we will calculate. This will become 100 and this will become, that is 10 to the power of 5. And unit will write a volt per meter. Volt per meter we can write, or we can write Newton per Coulomb. So that is number 1. First part. Second part is asking you to find the value of charge density, surface charge density, sigma. Sigma. So what is the formula? So of electric field between the plates we have the formula sigma by epsilon naught. Therefore, the value of E we already calculated 10 to the power of 5. Sigma we have to find. Sigma is surface charge density, and epsilon naught value in the question is given 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 12. These values are given in the question, or in the last page you will find this kind of values will be given. Therefore, sigma value will become 8.85 into 10 to the minus 12 into this will become minus 7. Unit for sigma is Coulomb per meter square. We will not forget to write on unit. So, Coulomb per meter square. That is answer. So one thing you will notice in this problem, this A we never used anywhere. It was not applicable in the formula or in the solution. So sometimes they give extra information, and those information will be given just to create confusion in your mind. So it may not be required while working out the problem. So the value of sigma is this much, 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 7 Coulomb per meter square. So this information of A is not required to do this problem. So we have given it as an extra information. So this is done. Now we are into the next question. And the question, this is the year 2010. Question they have given an isolated 16 microfarad parallel plate air capacitor has a potential difference of 100 volt. Figure A, figure also given. I will draw the figure. So let me read the question first. An isolated 16 μF, 16 microfarad parallel plate air capacitor has a potential difference of 100 volt. A dielectric slab having relative permittivity and within bracket between dielectric constant equal to 5 is introduced to fill the space between the two plates completely, and figure B is given. Calculate number 1 the new capacitance of the capacitor, and number 2 the new potential difference between the two plates of the capacitor. I will explain to the question. They have given a figure like this. They have given a figure, two figures are given. Figure A. This is air, and the value is given 60 microfarad, and there is another figure given. K equal to 5. Figure B. Here is PD equal to 100 volt given. And now there are two parts of the question. First case, we are having air capacitor. The space between the plates filled with air, and the capacitance value was 16. That means information they are given C naught value 16 microfarad, and potential difference is given 100 volt when it is air. That means V naught is given 100 volt. They are asking now that this space is filled with a dielectric slab of dielectric constant 5, that is shown, and they are asking you to find the new capacitance. Number one, will do capacitance C will be equal to, will increase by K times, we know K C naught. K value is 5, C naught is 16, so answer is 80 microfarad is the answer. Second part of question, we have to find the potential difference in this case. Potential difference, that means V will be, we know potential difference decreases by K times, 1 by K times. So we will be writing here V naught divided by K. So V naught value is, we have 100, and the value of K is given 5. So new voltage or new potential difference will be 20 volt. That is the solution for this question. So this is done. Okay, now we are doing another type of problems. Question says find the equivalent capacitance. Find the equivalent capacitance of the following network. And they have given a circuit like this way. This is 3 microfarad, this is 6 microfarad, this is 3 microfarad given like this. You have to find the total capacitance. We'll see that these two are in this combination parallel. This is in series. Ultimately, this entire thing, this one and this entire thing is in series. First, we'll be finding the value of parallel combination. That is, answer part will be writing like this. CP, capacitance for parallel, simple addition. We have 3 plus 6, the answer is coming 9 microfarad. And this one and this one in series we have. So the series formula will follow that 1 by C is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 9. And now we will be calculating the answer. 9 is LCM, 3 plus 1, 4 by 9. Therefore, the value of C will come 9 by 4. Answer will come 2.25. Unit will remain the same, unit microfarad. That is answer. The value of total capacitance is coming 2.25 into microfarad. This is the answer. Now, the another question. Find the equivalent capacitance of the following circuit. Find the equivalent capacitance of the following circuit. Find the equivalent capacitance of the following circuit between the points A and B, between the points A and B, and they have given a figure like this. Three microfarad, 3 microfarad, 3 microfarad. Then this is given. And question is asking find the equivalent capacitance of this network between the point A and B. How to find? First, we have to decide whether they are in series or they are in parallel. We have to decide about that. Between A and B, said that through A the charges will flow and through B the charges will come out. When the charges coming at A is getting divided in two parts, one part here and one part here. When there is a distribution of charges, that will be in parallel. And when the charges flowing is the same, so that will be in series. So we are dividing A, this total charge Q into two parts, one part here, one part here. This will be, these two will be in parallel. That means this part I will take as C1, this part I will take as C2. This C1 will flow all through this and come out. Only single is there, and these two, like this is there, and then will come out. That means these two are in series, and they are in parallel with this, because C1 and C2 are in parallel. First I will write C1 equal to, C1 is single 3 microfarad. C2 value will be calculated by this formula. 1 by C2 is equal to, because these two are in series. Series formula is 1 by this, right? 1 by 3, 1 by 3, LCM is 3, 1 plus 1, 2 by 3. Therefore, C2 value will come 3 by 2, that is 1.5 microfarad. Now, this C1 and C2 are in parallel, so therefore, net capacitance between AB will come equal to addition of these two, that is C1 plus C2 being parallel. Parallel formula is simple addition. So, C1 value we have 3 and this is 1.5, the answer will come 4.5 microfarad. That is the answer for this question. This is also 2 marks type question. Then we give a group of capacitors given there, and they will ask you to find the equivalent capacitance. You have to identify whether they are in series or they are in parallel, and accordingly you have to calculate it. Parallel is when the charges are distributing, dividing, they are in parallel. When the charges flowing is the same, so they will be in series. Okay, now another question. Find the equivalent capacitance of the following network. Find the equivalent capacitance of the following network between the points A and B, between the points A and B, and the figure is given here. This is C1 is given 3 microfarad, C2 is also 3 microfarad, this is also C3 is 3 microfarad. If the figure is only this much, then it's very easy because all of them are in series, and the formula of series is 1 by this. 1 by C will be equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. But that is not the question. The question is something different now. Just see all the questions they have given. They have given the question like this. Yes. This is the question given. They have drawn a line like this way, and this is the line is given. Now the combination will change. It was looking like series, but now the combination will be different now. How to identify what combination is this? So to identify what combination is this, I'll say all the three of them are in parallel. They are not in series, but rather they are in parallel. How they are in parallel? Actually, what happens? I'll just show you one circuit here. It is 1, 2, 3. This is A. This is B. This is suppose C1. This is C2. This is C3. What type of combination they are in? So they are in parallel. How do we know? Because in parallel, the potential difference will be the same, or the value of voltage will be the same. That means the capacitors will be connected between the same two ends. You can see this end of C1 is connected to A, another end is connected to B, this end is connected to A, this end is connected to B, again this one is connected to A and this one is connected to B. That's why they are in parallel. Same thing is happening here. So how to know? C1, one end is connected to A and another end is connected to B. Here also C2, this end is connected to A and another end is connected to B. Here also this end is connected to A and the another end is connected to B. Exactly like this. That means the given network is a parallel combination, not series combination. It is giving a slight, it is bluffing you actually. If it given like this, people or student will think that they are all in series and they will do in series combination that one. That will be a wrong answer. That's why they have drawn the line like this. Instead of series combination, they are actually in parallel. And we are deciding this way. What are those values? Here C1 value is given 3 microfarad, C2 is also 3 microfarad, C3 is also 3 microfarad. We will be writing the given network is a parallel combination. Therefore, total value C between AB will be coming equal to, in parallel simply add them, that is 3 plus 3 plus 3. The answer is 9 microfarad. So that is how we decide. By chance in the same figure and they have given one extra over here like this. One extra is given here and now it is given B. Extra suppose is given. Now till here we think this till this much is parallel and for which the value is coming 9. That 9 and this 3 will be in series. Now we will do the series combination after that. Then will be here we get C is equal to this much. Then we'll carry on. We write 1 by CAB is equal to 1 by 9 plus 1 by 3. The series formula will apply and find the final answer. But if this is there, then only. If it is not there, this is the solution. So we have done this also. Now another question. Find the question says find the charges. Find the charges through each of the following capacitors. Find the charges through each of the following capacitors as shown in the following circuit. They have given a circuit here like this. This is 3 microfarad, this is also 3 microfarad, 3 microfarad, this is C1, this is C2, C3 and out here is given 6 volt. That is the question. Question is asking find the charges through each one of them. How to find? We will see these 3 of them are in series, so we will be doing the series combination formula. Answer. 1 by C is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, 2 by 3, we reciprocate, become 3 by 2, that is 1.5 micro, 3 by 3, the answer is coming 1 microfarad. Total capacitance is coming 1 microfarad. Therefore, we will find Q, therefore total charge Q formula we have C into V. CV, Q is equal to CV. C value we have 1 and V value is 6. 6 was the 6 macro I did not change, so I write macro and the unit for charge is coulombs, macro coulomb, 6 macro coulomb. The value of total charge we are finding is 6 macro coulomb. Now we know series, the same charges will flow, same charges will be stored here. That means 6 macro coulomb will be stored here also, same will be stored here, same will be stored here. That means charges through each one we write this now. Therefore, charges through each equal to same answer 6 microcoulomb. That is it, because they all are in series. If they are in parallel, then the charges will get divided. So that case I will do just now. So for this question, this is the answer. Okay, now if they ask to find the voltage across each one, find the PD across each capacitor, we know the value of Q is coming 6. The voltage formula will be V is equal to Q by C. 6 by 3 will come 2 volt here. Here also will come same answer is there 6 by 3. Here also will come 2. 6 by 3 answer is again coming 2. When you add all these 2 volt, 2 volt, 2 volt, 6 volt, that will come here 6 volt. By chance the question asks, then only will do. Now the next question. Find the charges through each of the capacitors. Find the charges through each of the capacitors as shown in the figure. And now the figure is slightly different. And the figure is given like this. C1, C2, C3, this is 4 microfarad, 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad, and this is given 10 volt. 10 volt. This time we have to find the charges through each one of them, like C1 and through C2 and also through C3. How to find? First of all, we will find the total capacitance. Total capacitance we will find first. What do we see? We see these two are in parallel. First we will do the capacitance of parallel part. First write the CP, capacitance in parallel part. That is simple addition, that is 4 plus 2, and the answer is 6 microfarad. And this thing entirely is in series with this one. That's why we will write 1 by C. Total capacitance will be equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. We are taking LCM 6. 2 plus 1. Next time we write here 3 by 6. The value of C is coming 2 microfarad. Total capacitance we are getting is 2 microfarad. Now we find total charge. Therefore, total charge Q is equal to CV. C value is 10 and the value V we got 2 is coming 20 microcoulomb. Unit of Q is microcoulomb. So 20 microcoulomb is the value of total. We have to show that this one total Q is 20 microcoulomb. And this 20 microcoulomb will entirely flow through this without getting distributed. Then what is the charge through this? Same answer, 20 microcoulomb. But here it is dividing into two parts, here and here. This will you can take as Q1, this one you can take as Q2. So how to find the value of Q1 and Q2? Total charge is 20, is getting divided. But 20 definitely will not be divided equally in both because the value of capacitance are different. So how to distribute the charge? Distribution of charge will take place only in parallel. How to distribute the charge? So to distribute the charge, we will be finding the PD across this end. PD, that is VP value will find. Voltage of the parallel part will find first. We will find the voltage of parallel part. Voltage formula will be Q upon CP. Total charge for both the parts is that only Q only, and upon CP we write. Q value we have, what is the total charge? 20. And VP, CP value, how much we have? CP value we have 6. So answer is coming 10 by 3 volt. VP value is coming 10 by 3. If we want, we can write the answer in decimal place, or we can just leave in fraction. That is not demanded. That is not there in the question. That is not a part of question. Now we will write Q1. Therefore, Q1 is equal to this value. C2 into V, that is VP, voltage of parallel. So C2 value we have 4, and this is 10 by 3. 40 by 3. Divide, answer will come 13.33. That is 13.3 microcoulomb. We write the same rate. Q2 value will be here C3 into VP. C3 value is 2 and VP value is 10 by 3. That will come 20 by 3. 6.66, that is 6.7 we can add microcoulomb. When you add Q1 plus Q2, the answer must come 20. We will check it also. When you add these two, the answer will come 20. That is how we will distribute the charge. Even in the current circuit, I mean electrical circuit, where resistance will be there, to distribute current, we will apply the same method. Though the value of VP we can find, there is another method of finding the value of VP. How to find? We will find the voltage across this. Voltage across this will be 20 by 3. That is 6.67 will be the voltage across this. And the total voltage we have is 10. So 10 minus 6.6, that is 10 minus 6.7. If you minus, the answer will come 3.33. That is 10 by 3 will be the answer coming. That is how we can find the value of VP. 10 minus voltage across this is the voltage left over here. Left, what these two are left. In parallel, the voltage remains the same. So we can get the voltage that way also. That is another method of getting the value of VP. But after getting VP only, we will divide the charges. The total charge only will divide only after finding the value of VP. Voltage for the parallel part. So this type of question is also important. Now we have another question. Question they are saying, you are given capacitor of 4 microfarad. you are given a number of capacitors of capacitance 4 microfarad. How many minimum number of capacitors you would use? How many minimum number of capacitors you would use to get a total capacitance of 10 microfarad? You have to get total of 10 microfarad. That means a number of 4 microfarad capacitors are given to you. And how many minimum number of capacitors would you use to get an effective capacitance or to get a total capacitance of 10 microfarad? You have to get total of 10 microfarad. You have to draw a diagram to show how you are going to connect and how many minimum numbers of capacitors you are going to use. So, how do you answer for this question? You have to get total of 10. If you connect all of them then addition like 4 plus 4 plus 4, the answer becomes 12. So how do you do? We will be doing that is 4 plus 4 will be 8 and then 2, 4 and 4 will put in, I mean that 1 by reciprocal formula. So it will become 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and reciprocal answer will become 2. That is 4 plus 4 plus 2. The total become 10. But now how do we draw the diagram to show this one? That is we are adding 4 and 4. Two of them we are adding and addition takes place only in, first we will draw the diagram only in parallel. So we will draw the diagram like this. This is 4 microfarad. Put another one also 4 microfarad. These two in parallel 4 microfarad. 4 plus 4 become 8 because in parallel we are adding. And then two of them you have to put in series so that we can apply the formula that 1 by C, that one. That means you are wanting the answer to come less than 4, that lesser value is series combination. That is, and again ultimately all of them you are adding, you have to add, you will put in two of them like this. That is 4 microfarad here, 4 microfarad here. This is how you will do. You can check the answer is coming 10 or not, exactly it will come 10. How? 4 plus 4, 8. And these two are in series. In series we have the formula. What kind of formula we have in series? 1 by CS formula we have 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So 2 by 4. Reciprocal CS value will come 2 microfarad. And all of them are in parallel. This all of them are in parallel. Then what is the answer coming? 4 plus 4, 8. And these two together answer is coming 2. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2 becomes 10. And check in the diagram how many capacitors you are using. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, we can write answer now. Therefore, C is becoming 4 plus 4 plus 2, that is 10 microfarad. We are confirming the answer. Therefore, minimum number of capacitors to be used equal to 4. We are using 4 sets 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 1 year ISC question. This question also write down once on there in ISC. Now the another type of question you may get to find the energy stored. So energy stored formula we equal half CV square. We will find the total capacitance and V square we will do and find the answer of energy stored. And energy stored will measure in terms of joule. The unit will be joule. So those type of questions. Now the question says the capacitance of an air plate parallel capacitor, the capacitance of an air parallel plate capacitor is 10 microfarad. Capacitance of air, that is C0 value is 10 microfarad. And it is charged with a PD of 10 volt. That is voltage is given 10 volt. 10 volt. Find the energy stored in it. That is the first part of the question. Find the energy stored in it. That is the first part of the question. And the second part of the question says, if a dielectric medium is introduced between the plates, find the change in the energy stored. The question says find the change in the energy stored and the value of K is given 5. The value of K, that is for the second part, the value of K is given 5. That is the question. The first part of the question says find the energy stored at E naught, means when there was air or there is a free space, E naught value will find, and the formula we have is half CV square. C naught, V naught square we can do. At half, C naught value is 10, but microfarad we must change 10 to the minus 6 into V naught value is 10 square. Now we will find the answer is coming 5 and into 10 to the power of minus 4 joules. 5 into 10 to the power minus 4 joules. That is the answer for first part of question. Second part of question. Energy stored when a dielectric medium is introduced. We know the formula of energy, total energy stored will decrease by 1 by K times. We can write directly in the answer here. E naught divided by K. E naught value is this much, 5 into 10 to the power minus 4, and K value is given 5. The answer will become 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 joule. That is the answer. Therefore, change in energy. Therefore, change in energy stored, that will be equal to E naught minus E. That will subtract. This energy stored will decrease by K times. E will not be bigger. You have to subtract this value. That means 5 into 10 to the power minus 4 minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 4. 5 answer will become 4 into 10 to the power minus 4. That is the answer. This question also came once in ISC. So I will read that question. This I for the question. This is the question of IC 2097. Question says the figure gives a circuit for a camera flash. The figure is a circuit for a camera flash. 1000 microfarad capacitor is charged by a 1.5 volt cell. 1000 microfarad capacitor is charged with a 1.5 volt cell. When a flash is required, the energy stored in the capacitor is made to discharge. When a flash is required, the energy stored in the capacitor is made to discharge through a discharge tube in 0.1 milliseconds, giving a powerful flash. Calculate the energy stored in the capacitor and the power of the flash. And they have given a circuit diagram of a camera flash like this. They have given a diagram like this. This is a circuit given. Voltage management 1.5 volt and capacitance used for the camera flashing is 1000 microfarad given. And this here is the flashing taking place. Electronic trigger is you are clicking it and causing the flash to take place. That means you are discharging through this electronic trigger. Whatever charges are stored in it, those charges are getting discharged, causing flashing. And the time of flashing is given 0.1 milliseconds. Two things you have to do. You have to find the energy stored and the power of the flash. So first we will find energy stored. The energy stored formula will write directly half CV square. Half capacitance is 1000 micro. Then we are finding the answer in joule. So we are changing it 10 to the power of minus 6. Even is picofarad at 10 to the minus 12. He is given 1.5, so we have 1.5 square. And find the answer here. I am not very sure about the answer, so we find the answer here. So that is the first part, answer for the first part. Second part, you have to find the power. So power formula will be work by time or energy by time. So energy answer, whatever you are finding, this answer divided by time. Time is given 0.1 millisecond. Timing is given 0.1 millisecond. Millisecond is M and S. That is 0.1 into 10 to the minus 3 seconds. Here we will be writing 0.1 into 10 to the minus 3 seconds. And you will be finding the answer. Whatever comes, that answer will come in watts. Watts you can add or joule per second. Power unit is watt or joule per second. So questions are quite simple here. Energy stored formula is half CV square and power formula is energy by the time. So this type of question you may expect in ISA levels. It will carry 3 marks. So with this chapter is complete. So most probably next day, that is Thursday, we will be starting the current electricity. There we will come to know about Ohm's law and all those things, the definition of current and all. Okay, so this much is the topic from the chapter capacitors. We have completed it. So next day we will be carrying on with the electricity, current electricity. Okay, the new unit. Electrostatic we have finished. Now we will be doing current electricity next day. So thank you.